Might be a little too far over there.
Okay.
Many of the things that you subconsciously use in painting, you use in film. But I don't think about it so much as feel it.
Nerd! Hey!
What do you want?
Aspirin. My head. Hey. Hey.
Production design is it's mood, it's things that have to be correct, dictated by the script.
Creating the prison, for example, the death row prison. Now here's a prime example of how the director and the production designer work. When we scouted that place, it's a fire station building. And you walk into that place and you say to yourself, somebody's lost their mind. They want to shoot a death row prison at this place. I mean, we all have our own imaginations of what death row should look like. I mean, death row is death row, as we all know to be. And then they build the sets, and you arrive there the very first day of the shoot, and it's phenomenal. It looks beautiful. It's death row, and yet it's not a death row. It's a David Lynch death row, which is what he wanted.
I collaborate with Patty the same way with everybody else, and it's a process of getting everybody tuned in to the same thing. I've worked with Patty since The Elephant Man. She knows by now things I like, and we talk a lot and look at photos or drawings or, you know, whatever it takes to get the idea, and then next thing I know, it's there. Patty does not like to be photographed.
You can roll tape. You can roll tape. Patty, come and sit. Hold on a second. Get me a chair here. Patty, you're going to sit here with me.
I don't talk to Patty very much about wardrobe. Patty just has got she always comes up with, you know, the best stuff you can imagine.
Here is Fred's shirt that he wore during the morphing process. Then here's the suit that he wore while he was in prison. Pete's section, his garage, which is a vintage herringbone suit that we went with. Mr. Eddie. Mr. Eddie is a very kind of classy guy, wearing silk ties, silk shirts, boss suits. Then we have Andy, who is our, I guess, one of our resident porno guys. Great t-shirt made out of a football jersey fabric, faux vinyl alligator shirt. Not much blue in this movie. They had decided, Patricia and David, not to use blue. Our cops are just, you know, ties, shirts, much like cops are. Renee's wardrobe, a lot of lingerie. Her silhouette is very long. Her shoes are very high and platformed, all to give a longer, leaner silhouette. Then here's Alice. Again, a lot of lingerie. And her silhouette is shorter, sassier, again with very high shoes, but a little bit more body showing.
I think you're out a little bit more. You're kind of against the wall, but out this way more. To your right on that. There you go.
Once the production designer has set this most beautiful thing, the DP has to give justification to it and not just shoot close-ups and have some wide shots so you can see the scope of the design of the production to get the production value, as we call it. You know, it's where the creativity comes into play and you create a look.
I think what distinguishes David from other directors is that his imagination runs wild, and he creates a mood on screen and he creates a mood on the set that people work in. I've never seen a crew so happy to work for a director before. We spend more time on scenes without dialogue a lot of times than scenes with dialogue. Okay, so you want to take him to 26
And have him whack Mr. Eddie, who isn't there.
and just opens the door, lights are on
We'll put
already.
an ironing board there and, pound it.
He knows in his head exactly how he wants it to go, how he wants it to be acted. Not necessarily how he wants it to be shot, but he certainly conveys that.
Peter listens to some music while he's, operating, because the way the music is, you just operate, a certain perfect way. And then you can check to see if the scene is working by the music that you've picked. I listen to music, and ideas sometimes come to me. All different kinds of music can kick it in. When it happens, a whole character or a whole scene or a whole mood, visual sort of mood comes in with the music, and then that music becomes extremely important.